7 men on the offside. Oh, cleaned him up. So finally, full straight, knocked him over. And so Rogers. 7 men on the offside. Oh, cleaned him up. So finally, full straight. So wicketkeeper Ashik comes to the middle. It's 27 for 1. Chandeep Singh will continue. Actually, it looks like there is a new bowler now coming into the attack. Advinder Singh looks like the man marking his run up. So Yadvinder. And Rawal Zaman will be the man on strike. 27 runs are on the board. Opening stand shattered at the end of the very end of the 6th over, or of the 5th over, with the final ball of over number 5. Ajmer Singh removed Ramiz Tirmizi, and so game changers, in order to stay in the hunt here, will have to look up to pick up wickets at regular intervals. So Yadvinder and saves a single. So Trevon Griffith making sure that all these fielders are exactly faced precisely, and he had just moved that man to a wider position. The ball would have gone straight to him. Gets a good ball that he is forcing to defend. Very deceptive extra bounce coming off the surface. Was just looking to lift, to work the ball into the onside, and lifting delivery. Pitched on the length. This time he hammers it. Hit into the gap and gone for a boundary. In fact, running up towards the boundary, might not have gotten there. And good work in the deep as the batters do come back for 3. And so good running in the end. But what looked like it was a sure boundary. Ball just slowing up at mid-wicket. And so 3 runs to Rawal Zaman. And so now it will be Waqas Ashik on strike for the first time. And Waqas has had a good day so far. Took 5 catches earlier in the game changers innings, and his 5 catches accounted for the wickets of Gursuak Singh, Bunty Kumar, Yadvinder Singh, Harpreet Singh, and Rajveer Singh. So those were the 5 catches credited to Waqas Ashik. So now he comes back to the middle, this time with bat in hand. And looking to help chase down 154. They're 124 runs away with 141 balls remaining. Gets a good ball that he's playing up into the offside to get himself up and running. So he's away with a single. So being implored by members of the LIU contingent to just rotate the strike. Long Island United, a team comprised down the track, finds the gap, glorious looking shot, and it's gone for 4. So advances down the track, punches it through the gap, and he picks up a boundary for the effort. So that will take Zaman up to 19 and take the total up to 35. So 8 runs conceded in the over so far. 1 ball remain here for Yadvinder. Gets a good one that he is forced to defend. That will close out the over. 8 runs from it. It's 7 gone. 35 for 1 after 7. So Rajveer So Wakas Ashik on 1. Rajveer has already picked up a wicket, 1 for 9 in his 3 so far, so he's been economical. Plus, is the sole wicket taker to this point. Gets a good ball and digging it out well as Wakas. Ball is eluding Diamond and running up towards the boundary, and it's going to be wides here on top of that. So it's 5 of them, 5 wides as the ball beats everybody, runs away for a boundary. So that will move the total up to 40. So ready with just that delivery. LIU would have everything that's required in this over. 5 runs and over is the ask. And just an ambitious looking drive through the offside. Doesn't go well for Wakas. Another good ball. Squares up Wakas. So Rajveer Singh just running from just about 5 meters away and letting this ball talk off the surface. Very strong man. Gets another good one. And it's getting by the man who's at, call it short third. Deep third slip almost. Just a wide slip position. And couldn't prevent that one from getting through. That moves the total to 41. Reduces the equation down to 113 needed. So score remains at 41. 1 ball remaining in this power play. And then after this, the field restriction will be lifted. So that will close out the power play. And so 8 overs are completed. 6 runs from the over. And it's 41 for 1. Long Island United chasing 154 needed for victory. And so Long Island are 113 runs away with 132 balls remaining. Asking rate exactly the same as at the outset, 5.1 for the ask. So right on pace with the asking rate are the Long Island United team as they go in search of 154. So we get confirmation from umpire Brooks that the power play has concluded. And so the field restrictions now lifted as Bunty Kumar has been given a ball here. So Sushil Bunty Kumar comes to the fore. And so he'll continue the attack. Wakas Ashik will be the man on strike. So Bunty will continue the attack. His first over starts with a wide ball. Let's see, he pegs the wrong line here. So can ill afford to give away any free runs already. Extras up to 11, 10 accounted for by wides. Long forward goes Wakas, realizing that this should be an uncomplicated chase. They need to get to 154 at effectively less than run a ball. Gets a good ball that he's working into the onside. Could be leg buys. We'll wait for confirmation if any. We get the confirmation now from umpire Brooks. So 1 leg by moves the total up to 43. Brings Zaman back onto strike. Game changers in search of wickets. Here is Bunty. Played up into the offside. And it eludes the skipper, Gursawak, and allows the batters to take advantage and pick up a couple of runs, couple of extra runs there for Roal Zaman. Moves LIU closer to the half-century mark, up to 45. And Zaman back onto strike. has played a good hand so far, 21 from 28 balls. Looking to go through the onside, doesn't get a hold of it. Couple of boundaries to his tally so far, Zaman, and gets another good ball up and a P, and he's given. So trapped on the crease, Bunty Kumar, and another good ball up and a P, and he's given. Had a long look, and then that slow finger of death came up, and that's the end of Rawal Zaman as Game Changers pick up their second wicket here. It's now 45 for 2. And gets another good ball up and a P, and he's given. So AJ Amir Javed walks to the middle, and he comes out with Long Island United having lost now both their openers. Ramiz Termizi was the first to go. He was dismissed by Rajveer Singh with the total at 27. And just moments ago, you saw the dismissal of Rawal Zaman, who was trapped on the crease by Bunty Kumar. He went for 21 of 30 balls, struck 2 fours in his innings. And so he's back in the hut as Amir Javed comes to the middle. "109 more runs are needed from 127 balls." So adjustments being made to the field now, and the fielders move around. So here is Bunty. Flighted. Hit, oh, to the right off a diving extra cover. And it goes away. Off the mark goes AJ, not in a convincing way. That said, the over comes to an end. 5 runs from it plus the wicket. And so it's 46 for 2 with 9 overs completed. You're watching the 2023 Morning Division T30 action here from Eisenhower Park as Game Changers takes on Long Island United. The news is that Game Changers, in fact, Long Island United won the toss earlier this morning. Inserted Game Changers. Game Changers posted 153 all out inside 28.2 overs. And now Long Island United are chasing 154. They're at 46 for 2 after 9 overs. Wakas Ashik on 2, and Amir Javed is off the mark. So Rajveer will continue here. Starts with another good ball. Actually, Mori Maxi. So go Maxi. It starts with a couple of balls. A couple of good deliveries. And that prestigious Commonwealth Cricket League banner comes out, being set up for the presentation later on today. Commonwealth Cricket League has been around since 1979, marking some 42 years in existence. Don is taking on the pad, running away towards the third man region. The batters are going for a couple. And the fact that umpire Kumar walks away means he's not interested. In 79. LIU total up to 48, and so LIU on the verge here, crossing over the first milestone of this chase. So half-hearted appeal for a catch at the wicket. Diamond Boy, the man behind the stumps, and collecting cleanly. Here is Maxi. Maxi played a good hand towards the end. They go for one here. They'll come back. In fact, they'll stay for one, and perhaps the right decision, as the batters do cross, and turns the strike back to Wakas. 49 then the total. Still a fair way here, a fair way to go here for LIU. They need still another 105 runs. But they've kept pace with the ask, as this one played up into the gap. They scamper through for one. And so that will close out the over. 4 runs coming from it. The 50 comes up, and 50 comes up at the end of the very last delivery in over number 10, over number 9. And so with 10 overs completed, it's 50 for 2. So the last delivery of the 10th over brings up 50 for Long Island. And so now they're 104 runs away from their target. And they're going just about the rate of ask. 5 and over is the current rate. The rate of ask was effectively 5.13 at the top, as Trevon Griffith has been given a ball here, and so he's coming to the attack, and he'll bowl to Wakas Ashik.
Should I give the card to Hello? Hello? Yeah, just.
So Trevon Griffith
Hello? No.
starts to the ball outside off. That's chopped up into the offside for no run. So a couple of wickets that have fallen so far have come by way. One from Payson, the other from Monte Kumar Pace Off. So game changers opting to go with Pace Off with Griffith, and so he starts well. 3 delivers on the trot, yet to concede a run. And game changers need to build pressure here, either to picking up wickets or restricting the flow of runs. And so far, Trevor Griffith has done the latter. Quicker delivery. This one is finding the edge, running up towards the third man region. The fielders, in fact, it does cross the tape in the distance. And so that runs 4 of them to Wakas, and needed runs for LIU. Reduces the equation to 100 needed from 115 balls. So 54 for 2 the total on the board then. Wakash on 7. He's the man on strike. Griffith with another good delivery, and that does close out the over. Just the 4 runs, the 1 boundary from it, 4 runs, and so it's 54 for 2 at the end of 11. That single moves the total up to double nickels. So 55 for 2. Turned again into the outside. This time for no run. Wakas on 7. Has faced 14 balls so far. Amir Javed on 5. This one played up past the skipper Gersawak. Trevor Griffith comes up firing. So Gory Maxey, his first over cost him 4 runs. Taking on the pad, looking to turn the ball into the onside. Could have had an inside edge onto the pad. On delivery could have also been pitched outside leg. Again, ball played up into the offside. And Gory Maxey, who had a very good hand for game changers towards the back end of their innings, scored an unbeaten 35 from 26 balls, struck 3 lusty 6s and 1 4, and so he was left stranded on 35 at the end as the over comes to an end. And so Long Island United searching for a championship for 2023. $57 for 2 at the end of 12. And 8 to Wakas. So single to start over number 13. This one is paddled behind square, full toss, and it's given the treatment, and it's slapped away for a boundary. And so 4 runs to Wakas. So 62 then for the loss of 2 wickets. Wakas on 12. He's the man facing up here. Trevon Griffith with ball in hand, looking to pick up wickets. 92 more runs are needed from 106 balls. So another full toss. But this time it's just played back along the track. So 62 for the loss of 2 wickets. Griffith make some inroads here into the top order of Long Island United. Gets a good one, but does well to just defend into the offside. Not totally in control, but does well enough to get it away from Diamond Boy standing back. Gets a good ball that they're going to scamper through for a leg by. And we wait. In fact, no signal coming, so we're after that. To single to close out the over. 6 runs per it. It's 63 for 2 at the end of 13.
Totally in control, but does well enough to get it away from Diamond Boy standing back.
सही है पूरी सही है
So 63 for 2. Gory Maxi continues. Ball defended up into the offside. For no run. And then right after this matchup, then the afternoon final will take center stage. So good over this so far from Guru Maxi. Yet to concede a run to this point. And they need to build up some pressure here, either by cutting off the run flow or picking up wickets. Sometimes one can lead to the other. And this time he does turn the ball off the square for a single. And so that will close out the over. And so just the one run from it. It's 14 gone, 64 for 2. So the equation comes down to now 90 needed from 96 balls. So slowly but surely the runs required starting to catch up with the deliveries remaining. Or said suddenly the deliveries remaining starting to close the gap with the number of runs required. 19 needed from 96 balls. Asking rate has gone up now to 5.6. So good start this. So a couple of good deliveries by Bunty Kumar to start. We've seen consecutive overs where the run flow has essentially been stopped by game changers. And Diamond Bora is missing one. And so he'll concede at least buys here. We'll get confirmation that a buy has been conceded. It brings Amir Javed onto strike. 89 needed from 92 balls. Eight wickets are in hand for Long Island United. So should be a straightforward, uncomplicated chase. But that's not always the scenario. As this one is played off the square, they go for one. They're going to come back for a second. And so needed runs here for Long Island United. As the Javed pushes up to 9. Total goes up to 67. So 87 are required for 91 balls. Quicker delivery from Bunty Kumar as we see the mounted police making their way around the perimeter. And that delivery does bring the 15 overs to the halfway point. 3 runs from the over. 67 for 2 with Waqas Ashik on 14, Amir Javed on 9. And so 87 runs are needed from 90 balls. Asking rate of 5.8. Call it 6 and over the ask for the remaining half of this chase. So we'll pause here and return for the resumption with Long Island United continuing on from 67 for 2. All right, so I think the umpires are ready for the resumption. Bowling team. Bowling team, please take the field. The umpires are wanting to be sure that things progress in a timely fashion. We do have another game after this one.
DJ can give it to you. DJ Private.
Let me tell you how I'm looking. My doodoo so fine and I swear she's a cutie. She's so fine, man. She's a vibe. And she want to chill with the big boys.
Yo, outside. Program. Hey.
Yes, yes,
Jump up with your lover. Jump up with your lover now. Hey.
Wine up with your lover. Wine up with your lover now. I wanna jump every carnival with you. Yeah. Go to every fat and party too. Yeah. The world have to know that you my boo. Yeah. Shorty, there's no me without you. So we go jump and we go together. Drink come together. Get drunk together. And make love when this party's over. Jump and we go together. Drink come together. Get drunk together. And make love when this party's over. Yes, yes.
So we're just about ready for the resumption. So 67 for 2, 87 needed from now 88 balls. Gets another good delivery. This. So good start this. What an over so far, and suddenly runs required are now more than deliveries remaining. So for the first time the asking rate has crept over 6 and over. Gets a ball that's taking on the pad, running across for a leg by, as we get the confirmation from umpire Neil Kumar. And so that will close out the over. And at the end of the over, it's 68 for 2, 68 for 2. So 86 runs are required from 84 balls. there from Bunty. Bunty, 2 overs, 1 for 6 so far, so he's been very effective with ball in hand. Ball hit up into the offside, picks out backward point and can't score. So a good start is from Bunty Kumar. 86 now needed from 82 balls. Scoring rate starting to escalate well now beyond five and over, up to beyond 6. Hit into the offside. Does he find the gap? He does. A well-hit boundary from Wakas Ashik, and he does pick the gap well. Reduces the equation then to 82 needed from 81, and a boundary that was well needed.
Do you have any generator by any chance?
The generator? I do. In the air, and it dropped it, puts it down, had to run a long way, and does keep it from going to the boundary. Does RJ? In the air, and it dropped it, puts it down, had to run a long way. And it dropped it, puts it down, had to run a long way. 2 wickets. It's a good ball outside off, and a play and a miss from AJ. 81 needed from 79 balls. Hit in the air again, this time takes a catch, and that's the end of AJ. He has to go 9 balls. Hit in the air again, this time takes a catch. It's now 73 for 3. To 9 balls. Hit in the air again, this time takes a catch. To 9 balls. Hit in the air again, this time takes a catch.
You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. The water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend.
So the new batter strikes to the middle. And this one hit well into the gap. does cross the boundary in the deep. And so good looking shot to
Batsman name. Batsman name. Hassan. Batsman name. Batsman name.
so Ali Alvi, the new batter, comes to the middle. But he stands at the men striker's end for the moment. And so they go for one. That's all that they'll get.
That's all right, Wiki. That's okay. That's okay, boy. That's okay. Stay in there.
So Ali Alvi will be on strike for the first time here. 78 the total for the loss of 3 wickets. As 76 are needed from 76 balls. So runs required equals to balls remaining.
Nice, Ali boy. Nice, Ali boy.
This contest eerily seemingly heading down to the very end, and this one will likely go all the way to the 30th over. Very close contest so far, evenly matched. The batters do scamper through for one. And so single to Ali Alvi gets himself off the mark. So that closes out another over. 6 runs for it. 79 for the loss of 3 wickets. And so 75 needed from 72 balls. Asking rate 6.25. So, peeling for a leg before. Ball either angled down leg side or pitched outside leg. And umpire books not interested. 79 for 3. Hit into the onside. Protection at deep mid wicket. The batters go for one. They're thinking about a second, deciding against it in the end. So Alvi rotates the strike then back to Wakasa Sheikh. Sheikh has had a good day so far. Good day behind the stumps. Has come to the party here looking to anchor the innings for Long Island United. They're on course towards the championship. Can they get there? Swing and a miss, ball outside off, and collected by Diamond Boy. So 80 for 3. Paddled into the onside, and there's protection at deep square leg, and so that can't stop a single to Wakas. Rotates the strike back to Alvi, and so championship, the morning Premier Division 30 over final winds down here. The Commonwealth Cricket League, one of the leagues that's been around North America for better than 40 years, and oh, he's gone. So wicked here, Alvi reaching forward. League, one of the leagues that's been around North America for better than 40 years, and oh, he's gone. So has to go. Diamond Boy doing the rest. He goes for 2. It's now 81 for 4. Cricket League, one of the leagues that's been around North America for better than 40 years.
He's gone.
ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਆ ਕਦੋਂ ਤੋੜਨਾ ਗੱਲੀ ਬਾਤੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੜੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਆ ਵੈਰੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਕੱਲਾ ਘੁੰਮਦਾ ਹੋ ਕੀ ਕਰਾਂ ਹੌਸਲੇ ਆ ਬੜੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੇ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਤੋੜਿਆ ਜੋ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਮਕਾਉਣਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਓ ਇਹ ਦਿਨ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਓ ਇਹ ਦਿਨ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣਾ ਪੁੱਤ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਓ ਇਹ ਦਿਨ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਓ ਬਣਦੇ ਕੀ ਚੋਟੀ ਦੇ ਸਟਾਰ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਮੇਰੇ ਗਾਣਿਆਂ ਚੋਂ ਵੱਡ ਫਿਊ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਾਂ YouTube ਉੱਤੋਂ ਫੇਕ ਜੇ ਵੀ ਹੂ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਫੇਕ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਮੂਰੇ ਹੋਵੇ ਕੋਈ ਕਦੇ ਡਰਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਲੋਕੀ ਲਾਈਫ 'ਚ ਯਕੀਨ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਚੁੱਪ ਸੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪਰ ਮਰਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਹੋ ਦੀਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਇਹ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਕੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਪੁੱਤ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਾਣੇ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਨਾ ਜਾਲੀ ਪ੍ਰਮੋਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ
So 81 for 4 is the total as the new batter Azim Kazar walks to the middle. Gets a good ball that he's defending. And so that will close out a successful over from Sushil Bunty Kumar, who's conceded 2 runs but has picked up a wicket. And that's the 3rd wicket he has picked up, 3 for 13 from his 4 overs so far. So impressive bowling from Bunty Kumar, as 73 more runs are needed from 66 balls or 11 overs. And so Long Island United moving slowly but surely towards their target. It's not an easy chase by any means. So 81 for 4, 19 overs completed here at Eisenhower Park, the 30 over championship final of the Commonwealth Cricket League 30 over division, morning division, Premier Division. This one turned behind square for another single. So So 82 then for 4. So taking on the pad. Loud appeal, ball keeping low. Umpire Kumar not interested. And the game changers standing almost in disbelief, not believing that ball would not have carried on to hit the stumps. Umpire Neil Kumar, best position to make that determination. Score remains at 82. 82 for 4 with 64 balls remaining. Asking rate starting to creep up to close to 7 and over now. The ask almost 6.8 and over at the moment. Gets another good ball that he defends, and so good over this from Maxi so far. This one hit well into the gap at mid-wicket. There's protection out there. The batters do come through for one, and that's all they'll get as the throw came back to the wicket-keeper's end. So just a single then to a seam to get him away, so he's off the mark. Brings Waqas Ashiq back onto strike. Ashiq 26 to his tally so far. This one taking the edge, running towards the boundary. Gursuwak gives chase. They go for one. They're coming back for a second. And he'll get onto it now just inside the third man boundary. Good couple of runs. Productive for Waqas. 28 from 47 balls. So not the ideal strike rate, but nonetheless he's shepherding this innings quite well for Long Island United. Defends into the onside, and that will close out the over. Just the 4 runs from it. It's 85 for 4 with 20 overs completed. So strike rate of just about 59. Call it a 60 strike rate for Waqas.
करता चेंज कि ना करा फर्स्ट वन है
So Trayvon Griffith has been recalled. Bowled 2 overs for 10 runs previously. And he starts with a delivery that's being worked up into the third man region. So that moves Asim up to 2, so he doubles up his tally, takes the total up to 86, brings Waqas back onto strike. He's on 28. Gets a good ball that he's defending up into the offside. Griffith does well to field 2, so he doubles up his tally, takes the total up to 86, brings Waqas back onto strike. He's on 28. Gets a ball that's down the leg side, so that will be a wide added to the total. Paddled away towards deep square. And the fielder in the deep keeps the batters to just one. So again, just defended back along the track. Big hit in the air. Oh, ducks under it and it's gone for a maximum. So once big hit in the air. Oh, ducks under it and it's gone for and to lean out of the way and watch it almost take his head off as it went over. So an important hit for Asim Kazar. Gets a good ball that he has to defend this time. Was thinking about going big. That will close out the over. 9 runs from it. And so it's 94 for 4 with 21 overs completed. So 60 runs are needed from 54 balls at an asking rate of 6.7 runs per over. The ask. So the action continues. As Bunty 3 overs 3 for 13 from 4 overs 3 for 13 rather, and so he has been called upon here to try to pick up another wicket or two, and wickets are required by game changers. Gets a good ball that he's steering away, and Gersawak is there but can't stop one, and so batters, as soon as they play the ball off the square, they're off and running. So Bunty .58 needed from 52. Hit well up to Trevon towards Griffith and picks up on the arms, throws it back in. So a runner ball so far. Good dot ball to break up the proceedings. So singles have been the case up through the first 3 deliveries before that dot ball. Big hit in the air, man in the deep. comes around, takes a catch. That's the end of a save. He has to go. And so, man out there, Chandeep takes a very comfortable catch. Bunty picks up another. And so, Bunty now has picked up his 4th wicket. As Gory Maxi in the deep, he squeezes it. 97 for 5.
Bangles on the rhythm, yes, for ਆਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਜੁੱਸੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੱਪਾ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਛੱਡ ਐਂਟੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਖਾਣਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੋੜਦੀ ਹੋ ਰੱਬ ਨਾਲ ਸੈਨਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਪੜਨੇ ਨੂੰ ਆਇਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਜੱਟ ਤੇ ਲੱਡੂਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਾੜਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਮੈਂ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਉਹ ਰੈਕੜੇ ਹੀ ਬਣੇ ਕੰਮ ਹੁਣ ਤੈਂ ਜੋ ਕਰੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੱਤਵਜੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੋਚ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਪਰੇ ਨੇ ਖੁਰਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਾਰ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਜੱਜ ਕਰਦਾ ਰੋਲ ਮਾਡਲ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਗੋਲੀ ਨਾਲ ਮਰੇ ਨੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਤੇ ਕਰਾਉਸ ਬਣੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਲੈਣਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੋੜਦੀ ਹੋ ਰੱਬ ਨਾਲ ਸੈਨਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਪੜਨੇ ਨੂੰ ਆਇਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਜੱਟ ਤੇ ਲੱਡੂਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਾੜਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਮੈਂ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ
So the new batter strides to the middle in the form of Amir Khan. And so he comes out here at 97 for 5. Bunty gets a good ball that he's driving down the ground towards long off, so he's away. Here's Khan. That will close out another impressive over from Bunty Kumar. 4 runs from it, plus the wicket. And so it's 98 for 5 with 22 overs completed. So 56 runs are needed from 8 overs at an asking rate of 7 per over. So even 7 runs per over is the ask from this point forward.
I set it to the bowler.
So Griffith continues. Starts with a couple of dots here to the new batter, Amir Khan. 5 wickets are down for Long Island United. Pressure starting to build here. 5 runs and over has suddenly become 7 runs and over the ass, 7.3. Played up into the offside and no chance to score. So Trevon Griffith helping to pile on the pressure here on Amir Khan, who has just arrived at the wicket. Gets a good ball. He's steering it up into the third man region. Will rotate the strike back to Wakas. Wakas has been under the gun here. Has been pressured into a 31 off 51 delivery type of performance. So strike rate just around 50, just around 60 strike rate for him. So let's and this one will bring up the 100. This will bring up the 100 for Long Island United. 100 comes up in the 23rd over. Still another 54 runs to get from 43 balls. steered away again up into the offside. And so Amir Khan will keep the strike when the over changes. So just 3 runs from it. It's 23 gone, 101 for 5 with Wakas on 32 and Amir on 3.
Pajamas day. My no work, no school.
So single taken to start over number 24. Bunty has already picked up 4 wickets, looking for a 5th, looking for a fifer. And so now you'll have Wakas Ashik in his crosshairs. 32 to him. Gets a good ball. Appealing and appealing and still appealing. 32 to him. As Bunty continues, defends up into the offside again, this time can't score, and so pressure building. Gets another good one that he's defending, and so couple of good balls.
How many votes total? First one single, right?
So 102 for 5. Bunty really come to the party here. He's been very economical, just going at 3 runs and over plus the 4 wickets he has picked up. And so can he pick up a 5 for here? Has Wakasa Sheik in his crosshairs. Quicker ball outside off. So that will close out another over. And so just the 1 run from it. Bunty finishes up with 6 overs, no maiden, 4 for 18, 4 for 18. And what a ball from Sushil Bunty. Kumar, 102 for 5 at the end of 24.
ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸੁਭਾ ਉੱਚੀ ਜਰਾ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਨਾਮ ਚੱਲੇ ਥਾਂ ਥਾਂ ਜੱਟ ਤਾਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਮੱਲੀ ਬੈਠਾ ਥਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਕੱਢਿਆ ਭਲੇਖੇ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੀਬਾ ਜੱਟ ਦੀ ਆ ਚੱਲੇ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਜੈਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈ ਬੈਠਾ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੀ ਚੈੱਕ
ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੀਬਾ ਜੱਟ ਦੀ ਆ ਚੱਲੇ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈ ਬੈਠਾ ਯਾਰੀ
So 102 for 5. Trevon to continue. Flight to delivery. Hit into the onside. Protection at deep mid wicket. Fielder comes in. Keep the batters to just one. So Amir pushes on to 5. Paddled again into the onside. This time protection at backward square. And so fine. Can't score, so Trevon Griffith helping to build pressure here. 9 runs now and over the ask. 51 from 34 ball. Starting to slip away slightly here from Long Island United. Their asking rate at the outset was just 5 over. Gets a good ball that he's forced to defend and contemplates a single, no run in the end. So the asking rate has started to creep away here from Long Island. Looking to paddle this one into the onside. Appealing for the wicket is Trevon being scampered through for a leg by. And so one leg by will move the total up to 104. 104 for 5. Championship day in the Commonwealth Cricket League. Hit well down the ground towards Long On. Protection there. And again, can't get more than just a single. And so Trevon Griffith being implored to finish well. And so this one hit into the onside again. Protection at mid-wicket. Only one on offer here. And so they'll take the singles as the over does come to an end just for 4 runs from it. It's 106 for 5. And so 48 more runs are needed from 5 overs. 48 from 5 asking rate. Just under 10 and over, 9.6 to be precise. 9.6 runs and over for the remaining 5 overs here in this championship final of the Morning Division Premier League 30 over competition in the Commonwealth Cricket League.
ਸਾਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਨੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਨੇ ਕੱਢੇ ਜਾਨ ਨੀ ਜੋ ਲੱਗਾ ਟੱਪ ਨਾਲ ਨੀ ਹਾਂ ਫੇਸ ਉੱਤੇ ਅੱਗ ਲੋ ਅੱਛੀ ਨਾ ਟਿਕਾਣੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨੀ ਲੋ 1 2 ਕਾਪੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਫਲੋ ਠੰਡੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਅੱਬ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਲਾਕਾਰੀ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੀਬਾ ਜੱਟ ਦੀ ਆ ਚੱਲੇ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਚੱਲੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਜੈਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈ ਬੈਠਾ ਯਾਰੀ ਬੈਠਾ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੀਬਾ ਜੱਟ ਦੀ ਆ ਚੱਲੇ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਜੈਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈ ਬੈਠਾ ਯਾਰੀ
So the ball has been given back to Rajveer Singh. Singh had bowled 4 overs, 1 for 15 in his first spell. So he comes back here. So RJ being moved into a scorer position at deep cover. And so 106 for 5. Almost 10 and over the arse the rest of the way for Long Island United. The 5 wickets in hand here. Waqas Ashiq on 33 has batted well, but now at the business end of this chase, Waqas will need to stand tall for Long Island United. partnership here of just 9 between these two. We've seen a couple of wickets fall over the last couple of overs. Big hit. And RJ does well at deep cover. Keeps the batters to just a single. And so Labana well posted in front of the media center. And we need his defense. This one hit well down the ground towards Maxi in the deep. And so Maxi comes up throwing. Just a single as well. So singles will not hurt the prospects here for game changers. They need to protect the boundaries. On the other hand, Long Island United will have to find boundaries here and there. Outside the off stump, water delivery back of a length, making height off the surface. That extra bounce getting by Wakas reduces the equation to 46 needed from 27 balls. Asking rate 10 and over. Hit well into the offside, but straight up to the throw comes in, and they get through ahead of the throw. So again, field well positioned in the offside. In fact, reinforcement in the offside field. 45 needed now from 26. Game changers are in 2 finals today. Can they find a way? And again, a delivery outside off. Wakas is playing and missing. In fact, Amir this time is playing and missing. So 109 for 5. Still another 25 deliveries or 4 overs remaining after this one. Here is Rajveer. And this will have to be reloaded. So we get the confirmation from umpire Kumar that it's an unfair delivery. And so with an unfair delivery, we'll have to re-bowl it. So 110 now for 5. This time it's another one. A couple of wide balls to add to the tally for Long Island United, and they can use every extra run that they can get. Long Island United needs just 154. And that will close out the over. 5 runs from it. It's 26 gone. 111 for 5. Long Island United needs 43 from 24 balls at an asking rate of 10.8. 10.8 the ask, with 24 balls remaining in this chase.
ਨਾਮ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਟ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੇਰੀ ਰੱਖੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੋਡੇ ਤੇ ਬੈਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਲਗੇ ਨਾ ਪੱਟੂ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਬਿੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰੋਂ ਕਰਾਉਂਦਾ ਐਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਚੇ ਚ ਨਾਮ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਟ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੇਰੀ ਰੱਖੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੋਡੇ ਤੇ ਬੈਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਕਣੇ ਲਗੇ ਨਾ ਪੱਟੂ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਬਿੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰੋਂ ਕਰਾਉਂਦਾ ਐਂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਕਾਵੀ ਹੋਈ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲ ਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲ ਦੀ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਬਦਲੇ ਜੇ ਕੱਲ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਕਰ ਚ ਮਾਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਐ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਚਾਲੀ ਤੇ ਮੱਠੀ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਸਪੀਡ ਗਾਣੇ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਚ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਵੀ ਕੰਡੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਬੌਡੀ ਛੱਡਦੀ ਆ ਹੀਟ ਸਿਰ ਹਿਲਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਪੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਚੜ ਗਈਆਂ ਨੀਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੰਬਦੇ ਰਹਾਂਜ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਕੰਡੇ ਕੱਢਣੀ ਅੱਖ ਦੇ ਇਸ਼ਾਰੇ ਨੇ ਰੱਖੇ ਚੰਟਨੀ ਆਏ ਸਾਲੇ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਗਾਣੇ
Alright, so we are all the way down to the death overs here in this chase. 43 more runs are still needed from Long Island United. Only 24 balls remain. And so effectively almost 11 runs and over is the ask. And so what do we do here? Looks like it was going to be Trevon. Now that's been changed to it's Rajveer. Oh, Amir. Chandeep. Chandeep has come back, so Chandeep has been given a ball. I was going to say, Rajveer just bowled. So Chandeep comes back. So Chandeep has bowled 3 overs, none for 17 so far. And he, of course, you recall, would have scored 80 of the 154 runs posted by Game Changers. So he comes back here with a good all-round performance. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet this afternoon, but he has been among the wickets, or rather among the runs, and so looking to add wickets to his exploits in this championship match. Here is Chandeep Singh working to Waqas Sheikh. Hit well into the offside, coming around and can't get there, and a well-needed boundary. Waqas goes up and over, and that's 4 good-looking runs. Well-needed runs for Long Island United. Reduces the equation to 13. So packed offside field here for Waqas. He scored 39 already. And there's an appeal for a catch at the wicket. And umpire Brooks unmoved. 4 runs already conceded in the over. Still a long ways to go here for LIU. They need another 39 runs from 22 balls. Just under 11 runs and over the ask. And they've already got 4 in this over, so another 7 here will keep them on course with that particular asking rate. Full toss hit into the gap, and it's well fielded at deep mid wicket. And so the batters kept to just 1, and perhaps a missed opportunity for Waqas, who was a full toss but could not place it into the gap. Hit it straight to deep mid wicket, and the fielder out there doing well to just keep the batters to just a solitary run. 38 now needed from 21 balls. In the air, this one gone the distance, gone for a maximum, and that will bring all the discussions happening out in the middle. The championship will wind down to these last 3.5 overs. Call it 3.2 to be precise. And this time can't get that one off the square. So a dot registered in the books for Game Changers. 19 balls remaining. Already 11 in this over, so exactly what the doctor ordered for Long Island United. They needed 11 in the over. They have 11 with 1 delivery remaining. Swing and a miss. And that, in fact, a wide ball, and so that will have to be reloaded. And so that adds 1 to the tally, pushes the score up to 123. Reduces the equation to 31 needed from 19 balls. $13 to Amir Khan. Chandeep trying to get out of this over without further damage being inflicted. slower ball does well to keep the ball on the square. And so Amir will keep strike as the over concludes with 13 runs coming from it. So good over from a Long Island United standpoint. And so now with 3 overs remaining, it's 30 to get from 18. So exactly 10 runs and over now the ask. 30 runs required from 18 balls or 10 runs and over.
We do have a call here. Call. How's the commentary going on?
So 3 overs remaining. And so now it's Rajveer Singh once again. Singh, 5 overs, 1 for 20. So he'll bowl here to Amir Khan. Khan on 14 from 15 balls so far. Struck a massive 6 in the previous over. 10 runs and over is the ask for Long Island United. Match has come down to the dire stages. Outside the off stump, swing and a miss. And so a dot ball to start for Rajveer.
Match has come down to the dire stages. Outside the off stumps.
To bring this across the line, hit well down the ground. There's protection out loud. Oh, it goes through him! Goes through him and into the boundary, and that's 4 runs. He was there, he came around, did all the work to get to the ball, and then watch it go through him and into the boundary for 4. So, not satisfied as Rajveer, not satisfied with the effort. And Chandeep, I think it is out there, almost beating himself up here. And as they say, usually they'll tell you to wait and stop the next one. But now 26 needed from 16. Swing and a miss. That's a good delivery to come, a good comeback delivery.
The next 10
So 15 balls remain.
Okay, we can set up the football.
Snell swing and a miss and an appeal for a catch at the wicket. And
Snell swing and a miss and an appeal for a catch at the wicket.
that was given to him. He had the chance to stop the ball from going into the boundary. Wasn't able to do so. And so that's kept Amir Khan on strike. He's on 18. A couple of comeback deliveries though from Rajveer. This one hit well in the air. Gone the distance. Another maximum. And that one will go.
Couple of comeback deliveries though from Rajveer. This one hit well in the air. Gone the distance.
And so right on the ask here with 1 ball remaining in over number 28.
Shabash, shabash.
Goes again, this time into the gap at backward square, gone for 4 more. And so that will take the total up to 138. And so 14 runs coming from the over. 16 now needed to get from the last 2 overs. So with that big over, the equation for Long Island United reduces to 8 runs and over the ask. 16 to get from these final 2.
ਜਾਣਾ ਸੌਖਾ ਹੱਥ ਛੱਡਣੇ ਦਾ ਲੱਭਣਾ ਤੂੰ ਮੌਕਾ ਆ ਦਿਲ ਕੱਟਦਾ ਏ ਟੁੱਟ ਜਾਣਾ ਸੌਖਾ ਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆ ਖੈਰ ਨੀ ਕੁੜੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆ ਖੈਰ ਨੀ ਕੁੜੇ